over R squared. And we agreed that the mutual force between two charges, electric charges, they are directly proportional to the multiplication of the charge, حاصل ضرب الشحنات, and inversely proportional to the square of separation between the charges. Is that okay? Now, there will be some questions on these. There is no question about that. راح يكون في أسئلة عليها يا شباب. Nothing there. Only what you have Q1 and Q2, you have R squared. That's it. Only. Sometimes they will give you electron. Pay attention يا شباب. If you give you electron or proton, they will not mention Q, because already you know the Q in the formula sheet, which is equal to 1.6 times 10 to the power negative 19 coulomb. This is a constant. This number will be given for you in the formula sheet. So if I say, find the force of repulsion between two protons if they are separated by 2 millimeters, I just mentioned R. Q1 and Q2, you'll find it from the formula sheet. Okay, Barakallah. Now the second term, we are concerned about what we call by the electric field. المجال الكهربائي. Listen to me. Electric field, we have two definitions. We have a general one, and we have more precise one. We have the electric field simply for a charge, that area or the space surrounding the charge, where the electric force of the charge appears in that or exists. هو المنطقة المحيطة بالشحنة يا شباب والتي تظهر فيها قوتها الكهربائية. This is, we know it. This is here, we assume that this is the electric field. This is invisible. غير مرئي لنا يا شباب. But it is there. That means if there is a positive charge enter here, it will repel, and there is a negative charge, it will attract. If there is a negative charge outside, it will not affect. ما راح تتأثر هذه, because it's outside the field, okay? To be more precise, we need to know, يا شباب, the electric field at a particular point. This is more here accurate or precise. Listen to me. We have this charge. Let me call it capital Q. And we have the electric field as usual. Suppose. Now, if I ask you this question, electric field at point A is the same as electric field at point B? No. Of course, no. We know that the electric field at point A is greater. We will explain what here. See, Ishmael. This is we call by electric field at a particular point. اللي هو يا شباب المجال الكهربائي عند نقطة معينة. What we assume, انتبهوا معي. All the scientists, they assume that we have something called by test positive charge. في عندنا شحنة اسمها يا شباب شحنة اختبار موجبة. أيوة هذه مقدارها 1 coulomb. Just like this one is a unit for all numbers. انت الرقم واحد بتضرب في كل الارقام ما بغيرها يا شباب. The same thing we have it. So we have a test positive charge. You may ask why they assume it is positive. This is something conventional. توافق بيناتهم. ممكن محمد يفرضوها سالب? Yes. It's okay. There is nothing about it. But they assume it is positive. Okay, شباب? Now let me tell you. If you want the electric field at point A, go and here put the test charge positive at A. So what happened here? They will repel. Okay? Here also put one, they will repel. But due to the spacing between them, هنا المسافة يا شباب R1 هنا المسافة the force here will be greater than the force here, because we know that force is the inverse proportion to the square. Is that right? So simply, I mean, that's it what we can say. The electric field at a point is the force applied at a test charge. لاحظوا الله يحفظكم. F over Q. That's straightforward. The force applied by the main charge, this is capital Q, on a test charge placed at that point. تعالوا معي نكتبها كذا. الأف يا شباب بنعرفها K هي بين Q هذه Q هذه، نسميها Q صغيرة هذه. Q صغيرة و Q على R square over Q صغيرة. ايش يصير في Q؟ So finally we have E is equal to K Q over R square. Don't worry, Q يا شباب capital is only symbol هو بس مجرد رمز. Okay? So this is the idea. You should notice the following also. The electric field is measured in Newton per coulomb. Simply, the electric field is nothing. It's the force applied here and a particular positive charge, discharge, and placed at that point. هو يا شباب المجال الكهربائي عند النقطة هو مقدار القوة المؤثرة على شحنة اختبار موجبة موضوع عند تلك النقطة. That's it. This is all what we have. Is that okay for you? تعالوا معي. This electric field is a vector. It has a direction and magnitude. تعالوا أوريكم حاجة. I am sure that you know it very well. This is the, give me the magnitude. Of course, we will write here absolute value. Just like the forces. We don't care about the negative sign. The negative لازم تخليها positive على طول. Now, if we have a positive charge, we want to know where's the electric field direction. We just put a positive charge beside it. It will go like this. Here. صح يا شباب? So all the lines of electric field, it looks like going outward of the positive charge. كانت تخرج من الشحنات الموجبة. And the other side also, if we have a negative charge, so we have all the charges, they are look like going into the charges. And I think you studied this before. This you passed. So the direction of electric field is always moving from the positive terminal or the positive charge toward the negative charge. It moves outward of the positive and inward of the negative. هذه يا شباب الفكرة البسيطة. تعالوا نشوف الأولاد. We will see. Okay. I think this is, we took it last week. We answered the question, these questions, right? طيب يا شباب. This is what we talk about. E is equal to KQ over R squared, as we agree. Now there will be, I think, one question. You will answer it and we move. تعالوا معي. This will be the last one. Now rank in order from largest to smallest the magnitude of the electric field and the dot blank. As we said this, electric field is equal to K, Q over. So you can write E is direct proportional to the Q. E is inverse proportional to the R square. تعالوا معي. See. Now at the beginning we need more Q and less R. If you look at this one here, this is 2Q, 2Q. So we skip this and we skip this. Is that right? Yeah. Now we compare. This is 2Q, 2Q, but we need less R. So what is the answer? This is the first. And by the way, you can find it by yourself. I'm sorry, they're asking for, we need to rank. But what is the largest? This one. تعالوا نعملها يا شباب بشكل بسيط جدا. Look at me. Let's go and do it in the For the first one, E is equal to K Q over R squared. صح? For the second one, K 2Q عليكم السلام over we say 2R squared. صح؟ هنا يا شباب K 2Q over R squared. هنا E is equal to K Q over. إذا سويتوا حاجة بسيطة اعتبروا K Q R squared is a 1 or X. هنا يا شباب ايش نتوقع؟ 2 over 2 will be X over. معلش راح اعمل هذه هنا كذا X. Okay? I'm just doing the ranking. اعتبر كل K Q R squared X. فهنا يا شباب K Q R squared X. 2 over 4 is half. هنا K Q R squared, so we have 2 X. هنا X. And finally we have X over. So go ahead. The largest is 3. Then 1. Then 2. Allah Akbar. This is how we solve it. I'm sorry, they ask me, where is the largest? You can find it easily. على طول. Like if they need to rank, this is the idea شبه how we rank it. 3, 1, 2, 4. Is that okay? واضحة لكم يا شباب؟ In the second question, نعم. أنا عارف بس we have to prove this one. All the charges shown have equal magnitude. 4 cases. 1 through 4 shows the electric field at the dot, to the right, to the left, or 0. يا شباب, just take this one. Always to find the electric field, we assume the positive charge at that point. افرض انت من عندك انه عندك البوزيتيف charge. تعالوا هنا يا شباب. Here this one positive. راح احط هنا positive وهنا positive وهنا positive. Okay? Pay attention. This one and this one is a big force of attraction. This one and this one, small force of repulsion. Agree about this? Small due to the distance. Now this one, a great force of repulsion and small force of attraction. This one, small force with this one and bigger force with, you follow?
Yeah.
The last one, bigger force of attraction and bigger force of attraction.
So 0.
Like 0. This is right, 100%. Now we need to go here. What they ask, all the charge for case 1 is the electric field at the dot to the right. Now, as a result here, the electric field were 1 to the left. صح يا شباب؟
Yes.
For 2 to the الله يسعدكم. For 3. So this is your option. Left, right, left, 0. Don't ever try to solve this mentally يا شباب. الله يرضى عليكم لا تحلوها ذهنيا. We don't have, sometimes you can miss something. We count on that. احنا بنعتمد انك تحلها بهذا الشكل وتخطأ. You have to do. Always, I keep saying this words over and over. You should first of all convince yourself. Then you can simply defeat or defend your answer. لما تقنع نفسك بالإجابة تقدر تدافع عن إجابتك صح؟ لكن أنت تجاوب جواب. ترى احنا بيجينا طلاب عشان نعرف. كل دكتور جواب كذا، أقول له ليش؟ من أول كلمة بقولها تعرف إنه هل هو فاهم إنه شو مجاوب أو مش فاهم. لكن لما أقول لك والله أتوقع الجواب كذا أو أعتقد الجواب ما فيها اعتقاد. فيها جزم. Yes, this answer, why? You have to mention your justification. لازم تذكر مبرراتك للجواب. طيب. This is all the things here. Is there any question about these? واضحة بارك الله فيكم. Let's go to the next point.
فالقوانين هذه راح تكون بس يعني تعويض مباشر
على طول نعم. Right. Will be like that. Simple. طيب. In the electricity part 2 today. طيب يا شباب، بدي اسال عن طالبين، صالح ومحمود وينه؟ طلع من الجامعة كامل؟ طيب، محمود آل جناس إنه هذا غايبين عن الامتحان، محمود أحمد بن حميد آل جناس